It's your boy Savino Sabo back with another daily upload. In today's video, I will be showing y'all the best settings for the first season of Modern Warfare 3 rank play, which have helped me become the #2 Modern Warfare 2 rank player and also helped me do things like this. Got him. He street. And this. And this.
Pillars. Top B4.
And this.
That one. Another. One on B5, Brian, watch out.
And this.
Spawning in the back, right? Spawning in the back. You can play the left, but I'm gonna get top 3.
And this.
Yeah, they're both weak. Thank you.
And of course, this versus Colt Havoc and a bunch of top 250 players from Modern Warfare 2. Now that I've showed y'all why I think my settings are the best, let me show you what my settings actually are, starting off with the controller settings. Now, my button layout is default. I play pretty much everything default. Nothing's different. I play claw, so I have no paddles, nothing, just a regular basic default controller. No controller vibration. I haven't played with that for years. When I have it on, it feels weird. Gotta take that off. I'll be honest, don't really know what trigger effect does. Turn them off though. No bueno, no good. Dead zone inputs are different for every controller, but whenever I get a new controller, these are the settings I prefer to use. Put the left stick min all the way down to 0. That will do pretty much nothing. Left stick max will help you move faster from direction to other direction. So if you want to go from left to right faster, the max will help you with that. Right stick minimum, you want to put this as lowest as possible so you don't have any stick drift from when you're using your right analog stick. Right stick max, just keep it at 99. Now for your triggers, put them all the way down to 0 unless they have some type of stickiness, but most triggers are fine. You don't really need to do anything with those, so put them all the way down to 0. Now let's check out the aiming. I play on 6.6. A lot of CDO pros play 6.6, 5.5, 7.7, around that area, but I preferably like 6.6. There are some people that like 4.4, 3.3, some like 8.8. I know some top 250s that were even on 2020, so you know, it's all preference, but most CDO pros play on 6.6 and so do I. My ADS sensitivity multiplier, so when you're aiming down sights, I keep it at a 1 so it stays the same speed, but if you want to lower it so when you're aiming down sight it slows down, or you can put it up higher so it's faster, but I prefer 1, keeps it consistent. Tactical stand sensitivity multiplier is also the same as the ADS sensitivity multiplier. I just keep those the same. Aim response curve type. Now this is a very important setting, alright? You want to put that to dynamic, so the speed of which you're using your analog stick determines how fast you are in game. So dynamic is what pretty much every good player will use. Standard's alright, but I haven't really tried linear. Now, aim response curve slope scale. Haven't touched this at all this year, but I've kept it at 1. I know I've heard some people on Twitter say you can change it to make it speed up faster, slow it down, but I like it at 1, so I kept it at 1. Alright, now you want to have your target aim assist on. That's what, you know, a lot of keyboard and mouse players will complain about. Oh, it's aim assist, it aims for you, it's aim, but no, bro. If we didn't have this, we would be in a lot of trouble. Now, the aim assist type. The only good 2 options are Black Ops and default. I am not the best at Treyarch games, so I have not touched the Black Ops aim assist, so I kept with the default, and I'd be fine with it, so I'm gonna continue with it. Alright, now automatic sprint. It is good and bad at the same time. Like, if you want to get great timings, automatic sprint is what you should use, but if you're in a sticky situation and you don't want to move, automatic sprint could mess you up. But it's also GA'd, which is gentleman's agreement for like CDO pros and stuff like that, so I don't use it. I try and follow GAs even if I'm not a pro, so I can just get used to it. Tactical sprint behavior. I use single tap sprint, so I had to click down a left analog stick to regularly sprint, or if I click it again while regularly sprinting, I do a tactical sprint. A single tap run, it automatically makes you go into that tactical run, which is very OP, but it's also GA'd, so like I said, I don't use it. Double tap if you are already sprinting with your left analog stick and you double click down again, that's how you tactical sprint. If you only click once while in double tap, it still runs you at the regular speed. Grounded mental, I have this turned off because I keep accidentally mantling things, so I would suggest turning that off. Automatic airborne mantle, I have it on partial, so if I'm falling off something, my character will go back onto that object I was on. Slide slash dive behavior, I have this on slide only, because if you have it on tap to slide or tap to dive, you have a delay. And frankly, the slide only is way more important than the dive only, because you can slide cancel, while the diving only, you can only just get away from situations, while slide only, you can just get around a corner and slide cancel and absolutely discombobulate your opponent. Alright, so that's pretty much all the really important controller settings that you need for ranked play. Now we're going to look at the graphics settings. You want on-demand texture streaming off. I don't really remember what this does, but I just know have it off. Now, world motion blur, if you have this on, what are you doing? What are you doing in this world? You know, turn that off. You're not helping your site. If you want a more immersive gameplay, I guess, but come on, this is ranked play. We're not here for immersion. We're here to gun people. Same with weapon motion blur. Same with fill grain. Put that all the way down to 0. I have depth of field off because we don't want anything blurry. Why? Now, fidelity cast. This will make your game more sharp. So turn that on. Put the strength all the way to 100. It will make your game look splendid. Now, if you're able to run 120 hertz, turn that on. Now, FOV, this is preference, but most pros, most CDO pros, most streamers, they run 100 to 105. I know Warzone is like 120, but this is for regular ranked play, multiplayer. 100 to 105. I was on 100 for the longest. I use 105 now. Yeah. And then the ADS field of view, I have it on affected. If you have it on independent, it zooms you in while you're aiming, and I don't like that. Now the weapon field of view, I have that on Y, so the gun takes up less of the screen, so you can see more. Now inverted flashbang, I have it off, but I do know a few people who have it on, and it helps in some situations. Other situations it doesn't, but it makes your screen go black instead of white. So, you know, you could use that, but I have it off. Now by brightness, I just have it at 50. I kept it at the default. Safe area, I have it all the way to the border of the monitor. I know some people have it all the way in, so their HUD, aka your HUD, is closer towards the center of the screen, so you don't have to look as far, aka like when you're looking at your map. But I just have it all the way out because that's just what I've always been on. That's it for the graphic settings. Now onto the audio settings. I have my audio mix on headphones. I know a lot of people like headphone bass boost, but it wasn't for me. Now for the master volume, I have it at 70 instead of 100 because it was just way too loud. And it's not because I have something outside of the game making it louder. No, it's not because of these specific headphones. Even though headphones are different and I do like these headphones, I do have the mix amp. These are the Astro A40s. They have worked splendid for me for years now. So if I were to recommend a headset, I would recommend these. These settings can work for other headphones as well. Alright, so that's pretty much all of the important settings for ranked play. There are a few settings in there that I didn't go over because they aren't really that important. And I know a lot of people are going to ask, do these settings work for PC? Do they work for Xbox? Do they work for PlayStation? These are my PlayStation settings, but these settings will work on Xbox and PC. The only difference for PC is that for the graphic settings, you have to like switch everything to low so you can get the best performance out of your PC. So that's what I run when I play on my PC, but on my PlayStation, I don't have those type of settings, and the game looks great on PlayStation, and I get 120 frames, which is actually more than my PC. So, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hopefully this helped y'all get better at rank play, and hopefully it helps me get back to that number 2 top 250 spot. Hopefully I can get number 1 this first season, or any other season. That's what I'm striving for. I will catch y'all next time.